A lot of people have dreamed for a long time of being able to make money through the internet. If they could find a way to make money with a website or another online business, they could quit their job, finally take back control of their time and lives, spend more time with their family, and focus on starting their own business. If you want to know how to make money online but don't know where to start, check out our list of 12 ways to do so. Number 12. Make a community in the online world. Building an online community is another way to make money on the internet. However, the ways to make money will vary greatly depending on what you want to do. For example, you can create a community by using a blog. You could also make a paid online community that people have to pay to join. You could even start a group on Facebook and use your existing influence to sell and promote products in that community. You should definitely think about joining an online community if you want to connect with other people who are interested in the same things that you are, and if the topic is something you find interesting. Number 11. YouTube. YouTube is just one more website that gives people a chance to make money online. People who have a lot of followers on YouTube usually get paid for the videos they make and the time they spend on the site. There are a lot of YouTube channels about any topic you could think of. Antonio Centeno is a former Marine who is now known as an expert on men's fashion. He has built his business, Real Men, Real Style, into one that is worth $1 million. Do you think that's how much money you'll make? Not likely at all. On the other hand, you can start making money on YouTube by using its own ad network or by getting sponsored posts. If you like making videos, making a YouTube channel can be a fun and profitable way to make extra money on the side. Number 10. Webinars. Do you want more ideas about how to make money online? Webinars are a great way to market the products, services, or online classes of your business. When you host a webinar, you basically give away a lot of helpful tips and pointers for free, and the presentation is usually done in real time. At the end, though, you try to sell a paid product or service in the hopes of making a few sales. You can easily set up a webinar and get people to sign up for it by using Facebook ads or a lead magnet. And this is true no matter what you are selling. You might even find a free webinar that teaches you how to run your own webinar for the first time if you look hard enough. Number 9. Content and links that are paid for. If you have a website or a lot of followers on social media, you can also make money by writing sponsored posts and putting up ads. But how does this thing work exactly? To put it all together, businesses are open to the idea of paying social media influencers and bloggers to spread the word about their products and services. Whether you have a blog or a big following on Instagram, you can make money from your platform. It's important to remember that you can still get paid for sponsored content even if you don't have a website but have a lot of followers on social media. For example, if you build up a big following on Instagram, you might be able to get different kinds of sponsorships. You're paid money and also get a lot of free stuff. Number 8. Freelancing services. You can make money by making content for the internet, especially if you're someone who is creative and good at writing. You need to have a good idea of how well this way of making money works. A writer who has been successful in the field says that the 3 most important things to do to be successful as a freelance writer are to find a specific market niche, build relationships with people who might hire you, and always do good work. Some of the best freelancing sites are Upwork, Fiverr, and People Per Hour, which can make it easy to find writing jobs for beginners. Even though there are a lot of writing job boards that can help you get started, this is the case. Number 7. Lead sales. Gathering leads is another way to make money on the internet. To make lead sales work, you need to set up a website, get people to visit that website, and make sure that you are collecting leads that people will actually pay for. In a nutshell, lead buyers are people who are willing to pay you for information about people who visit your website or account that can be used to identify them. Everyone wins. You get paid for the leads, and the people who are interested in what you have to say are put in touch with someone who can help them. But it's important to keep in mind that you can sell leads in more than just the life insurance market. Basically, all you have to do is choose a specific market segment, make a website that focuses on getting visitors, and figure out how much money you can make from the leads you get. Number 6. Book sales. These days, you can write, publish, and market a book all online. This wasn't the case in the past, when printed books were the main way that publishing companies did business. Thanks to sites like CreateSpace, You don't even need the help of a traditional publisher to upload and print your book. You can even put it on Amazon.com so that people can buy it there if you want to. If you think you could write a book that people would want to buy, this is a good idea because the startup costs can be low and you probably already have a computer and word processing software. Podcasts are fifth on the list. Another way to make money online is to host an online podcast, which can also bring in money. You can add a podcast to your blog, and if you're a blogger, you can always use that platform to find new sponsors and advertisers. To go with your blog, you can set up a podcast. There are a lot of people who make enough money from their podcasts to support themselves. Take part in the Entrepreneur on Fire podcast by John Lee Dumas by listening to it. The most recent income report for this podcast, which was released in March 2018, said that it made more than $400,000 each month. That's completely crazy. To be successful at podcasting, you need to find your target audience, grow that audience, and then figure out how to make money from your podcast and connect with advertisers. Even though it takes a lot of planning to write, record, and edit a podcast, this is still a way to make money online that you should look into. It's not the easiest way to make money online, though. Number 4, online courses. If you have a skill that you can teach others, you might think about making an online course that you can sell on the internet. You can find courses that teach anything from how to cook to how to market your business to how to write freelance articles. I even went so far as to make the Online Advisor Growth Formula, which is a training program for financial advisors who want to move their businesses online. People have said they make 6 figures or more per year by selling courses that teach others how to get to the same level of success they have. Most people who want to make their own online courses use a platform like Teachable.com. You can also upload the materials for your courses to Teachable as well as manage your students and get paid by them. Number 3, consulting business. Consulting is another way you can use the internet to make money. If you know a lot about a certain subject, you might be able to find people who are willing to pay you to help them reach their personal or professional goals. You might not think you are important enough for big companies to hire you as a consultant, but you might be surprised to find out what kinds of knowledge people are willing to pay for. If you want to start a consulting business but don't know what steps you need to take next, you can make a free account at clarity.fm. Users who want to offer consulting services can make a free profile on this website. After you make your profile, other people will look for you and book a session with you, which will pay you. Affiliate marketing is the second choice. You can look into affiliate marketing whether you already have a website or are just thinking of ideas for a blog. When you do affiliate marketing, you work with other brands and companies to promote their products or services on your website. When you talk about a product or service, you should link to it by using the unique affiliate code you were given when you joined that particular affiliate program. When someone clicks on your referral link and then buys a product or service, you'll get a commission. Most of the time, you'll want to work with affiliates whose businesses are connected in some way to the idea of your blog. You can join individual affiliate programs, or you can also look for an affiliate ad network, which will manage together a lot of other affiliates at one time in one area for your convenience. So, over time, you can see what works and what doesn't. Number 1, Google AdSense. You've seen Google Ads if you've been to any website. There are signs for these products everywhere, and for good reason. Not only are they easy to add to even the most basic websites, but they can also bring in a lot of money once your site starts getting regular traffic. One of the many things that makes Google AdSense appealing is how easy it is to get started. In case that you have a website or a blog, then you can also make an account on Google AdSense. Then you'll be given a very unique code by Google that you will simply copy and paste onto your website. After that, Google will keep track of your page views, traffic, and earnings from then on. If you already have a website, this is an easy choice to make because you don't have to do any upkeep or maintenance to get it going. What really matters? There are way too many ways to make money online, and the ones we've talked about here are just the tip of the proverbial iceberg. If you have time, a passion for almost anything, and at least some creative skills, you might be able to build an income stream or several income streams online. If you have time, an interest in almost anything, and at least a little bit of creativity, You shouldn't just take our word for it. If you search online, you can find thousands of examples of people's accomplishments that other people have used to get them going. You might even get to the point where you can write your own version of a success story. But you'll never know for sure unless you try. That was all from our side. We hope you liked this video. Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below, and make sure to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notifications bell icon so you're notified the minute we post next. We'll see you next time with another amazing video, so stay tuned.